Hello everyone, it is me Evil and I am back from the lab for our colony here in the mountain, looking quite beautiful. What we are doing right now is hauling all of the stones on the map, effectively everything, to put them there. Number 2, we want to collect some components, and that means trading with the console eventually. So we need something to trade, and we are growing psychoid plants to sell them. Because if we can sell some drugs, you know, some psychoid tea and stuff. For now it's psychoid tea. I would also like to get some harder drugs to be produced as well. But regardless, that is going to be my way into the money. We are looking to get the yaks to be growing, so we can get warm clothing produced from their skins. They don't have the best skins for producing clothes, but they will have to do right now. And they also produce some milk, so they cover a little bit of the food cost that it keeps to keep them alive. There we go. Besides for that, yeah, I mean, like nothing to mention there. I should have probably planned a little bit better. I just came back from the lab myself, and yeah, I'm a bit exhausted because of that. So we've got to decide on some production or something to make here. Something I would like to make is like a death rest chamber, but I feel like that might kinda has to wait a little bit. Maybe we could make it a bit deeper in the mountain. It sounds kinda cool. I don't know how big it needs to be though, so I'm a bit hesitant on starting to do that. Milking yak tree. Well, he failed the milking, but I guess the yaks also do increase my skill with animals somewhat. I guess I'll buy you. Who is currently employed as a hauler exclusively. I guess we could research something. I could start producing as a colonists, but okay, survival meal. Survival meal is really good. Medicine production is another one, but unluckily we don't have the most components right now. I guess to secure more components later on, it's worth it to... I mean, this is only one component, right? I see literally stacked 5 right that. Okay. So, no worries about the pattern, this works. That is 4 more. I guess for that we need some steel. We've got steel, no worries. Let's mine the vein here. Ooh, there's a rabbit. No, I'm not good enough at taming, unfortunately. But I can hunt it. Oh, we don't have anyone that can hunt it either. Let's ignore the snow hare. We don't really need to eat it anyway, we've got enough food. And the light letter you get from that is kinda garbage anyway. I guess I could go for the ancient danger. An infestation again. Another one of those. It's actually right after the previous one, look at that. I guess it kinda makes sense here. 57,000 wealth as well. Alright, everyone. Let's get to it, let's get rid of these bugs. It is in the animal field section again. Kinda inevitable, I guess. I probably need to move the animal room to be kinda outside, so that this stops happening so much. Okay, we're kinda getting beaten up here. Probably should have stayed at the door, felt overconfident. Did we defeat all of them? Oh, Sukuna actually didn't even get hit. Lady is quite badly hurt. Kenjaku was also not hit at all. And our boy is kind of hurt, okay. Grab her sword. Sukuna should actually get rid of the hive. Wait, where are you going? Okay, he's got medicine, it's okay. A prisoner break again. She's quite badly hurt, but at least we've got a hospital here. Sukuna, you need to also capture her before she dies. Oh crap, she actually lost her right arm too. Even worse hurt than before. Alright, Letty is immediately stabilized, it's alright. Yeah, our doctors are not the best, it's kinda taking a long time to treat because of that. Treat your wife too, please. Right, now you can get rid of the hive. There we are. I feel like I should probably just reduce the chances of getting infestations now. What did he just eat? Why did he not eat food? Who knows? Is the terrier okay? There is a mad snow hare. How terrifying. I guess it's still going to die to the mini turrets anyway, but I'll double kill it. There you go. Screw you. Because we don't have any ranged weapons, the yaks were completely fine in the fight. None of them were hurt. Oh, Letty actually got cut in both eyes. No. Eye and ear. She's got a bite scar in her head, which is not ideal. It lowers her mood quite a bit. You know, I really want to not have the animals inside. Alboya got an infection, but right, Sukuna has to do that. Treat your wife. 58%, that's definitely good enough. Letty recovered enough to take her sword back, so let's do that. I also want to reduce the chance of infestations because they take away from my possibilities of getting new colonists. Like, I've still got 4 colonists and this colony has been going on for a while. I need to increase the chances of getting them that way. I could have the animal room here, but that doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical to have it there. I could extend this area here. Let's sketch it out. And I guess we are making it out of marble because we are going outside with it. 13 times 13. There's still a decent amount of stuff underground though. I could also make it one lower actually, wait. Yeah, so that is at the same level as this building here. It could be here. That reduces the area where they can spawn, and by they I mean the bugs. And that reduces that by quite a bit actually, not just a little bit. So now let's get to mining. Let's start with that. I can move this animal room out here. I could also move it there, but this needs to be some other room. It does also make the insides of the base look less clean, having just a like dirty, messy, disgusting room here. I forgot to destroy the second one of these. There we are. Sukuna is still at work with the hydroponics. Alright, packaged survival meals are now here. I can add an extra order to make them. Do until you have X. Let's get 20 of these. They are, as they say in the bio, they are great for traveling. And then we can get medicine production. If I can buy the ingredients for medicine, I think I can save some money. So it would just make us gain more of that eventually. Work frenzy for Sukuna is great. Definitely better than the inspired taming or whatever he was getting before. And of course these ones need to have psychoid plants too. The more the better. Dump the dead bugs outside. Sure enough. Okay. Letty is recovering here. Ribcage almost healed. There we are. Alright, nice. And once I can afford it, I can also turn her into a vampire too. We do need more vampires here because they don't get scars, which is great. And she's quite old and she has scars, which is like a double combination there, right? Just makes it really problematic. Sheep wolves has worn by Albiomen deteriorated into nothing. Okay, it's alright still. She's still got minus 84. A comfortable temperature. Basically we just don't have a way to produce clothing, which is the issue here. It is dark in the middle of the day actually. She still gets a darkness negative debuff from at this time of day, which is just crazy. this is not very fast though. The base is quite big and we only have 4 people, so everything we do takes a little bit extra time. She's actually almost recovered now. Luckily, looks like she didn't also get any permanent damage. I don't know if the bicycle was there before, but I don't think so. So yeah, we get our worker back, and that means we get our rice harvested. Because right now we don't have a worker to do that. Just in time for the yaks not to starve as well. Or maybe she just feels like doing nothing. Alright, sure. Fair enough. Let's left some more of these lamps in here. For our energy needs, we still have 2 more of these. Actually 3 more of these here to use. Oh, there's an Arctic fox. How cute. We've got a crap ton of insect meat to eat, I guess. It's not exactly inspiring, but you know what? That's food is food, you know? We can take, or we take what we can get. Bro, he's fucking Usain Bolt at mining. It's actually crazy how fast it is. Oh, he found compacted plasteel. Okay, well now he's not very fast then. Turns out plasteel is pretty hard to mine. Okay, there we go. He actually did break that. He's going to get a level capped on the mining, or not the level capped, but capped on the max levels he can gain this day. Just because of this. He's actually not so low from sleep at all. This is what happens when you're a vampire. You can just keep on working for like 2 days basically. Actually increases his productivity by a lot. Alright, the growth area is a little bit more brightly lit. Just basically for me to make it look better. I've got the... I don't have the wood actually. Okay, forget it. Need our limestone, I don't care. Okay, Kenjaku is low on Himogen again. Time to eat your wife. Alright, now you've got it. You've got it back. All of your energy that you lost. Sukuna is also level 17 at construction. That is very high. He cannot get much better than this actually. I guess I've been building quite a bit of a base here. Like this is not small and this is made by one guy basically. Well, for the most part. Now it's no longer being made by one guy, but still. I could mine this. I guess I shouldn't actually. I'm not gonna mine this. To reduce the chances of getting infestations. Let's build the pen there. I guess this is also faster to get the rice into it. Into the area. No. Yeah, let's put the zone. A stockpile zone in here. It's for the rice. Storage. Rice. Priority important. Alright, put the rice in the bag. And then after that we want to it's only barely heated up, but it's good enough. Wait a second, this is not a new one. Or that was a new one rather. You want to move the old one. Right. Accidentally I did not turn off the deposition of random resources in there. Okay, our first set of psychoid leaves is here. Well, it's not the first set, but one of the patches of psychoid leaves anyway. Let Kenjaku do this because he's pretty good at planting. Yeah, I'm by the way, on the channel I am playing this, and I'm also playing the Ice Heat Challenge, which is basically, or a Sea Ice Challenge, which is basically, imagine this but you're on a sea ice, where there's nothing. And the major difference with this is that here you have things to do always. Like all of my 4 characters are busy hauling stuff, building stuff. In that playthrough, like it's very hard to find more jobs than for one person. Obviously I can do like mass production of like rice and stuff, but you need the metal to get that started, and it took a long time to get that started, by the way. A very long time. By the way, I think I need to make the animals a little bit warmer in here. Oh, they're hungry. That is not good. Hold on a second. Delete this. Oh, this needs to be critical importance, that's why. Now for this, we need to beauty this up. Oh my god, I did it again. I built it 14 deep. Okay, ignore the first layer. This is the real layer. Or 14 tall. That means we are still even. Stevens. Okay, an exotic goods trader. Let's get our best socialist in action. Kenjaku. Go and negotiate with the land that we are meeting. Canonically something he does, so very proper. Alright. They've got some plasteel. Obviously we buy the components, 14 components. If we have the money to buy them anyway. They also have a buffalo and a mega slot. Like I can sell the insect jelly, and I can sell the packaged survival meals. That's some kind of money. They really are not willing to buy anything else. Really? Okay. Well, we can buy one component, I guess. It's not exactly inspiring, but like no way I'm selling my advanced components to them, no way I'm selling my plasteel, so I guess here we go, one component secured. And a very marginal amount of money. 18 silver. I guess that is enough to finish this tile here. So that's exhilarating, I guess. Next up, since I'm doing redesigning here for the base. Yeah, they're leaving the map, that's not very surprising. I want to actually clean this up, because right now it looks really bad. Especially because of the fact that this is a too thick building. You know what, let's just give them foods. And then we also need to give them... I don't want them to die here. They are nearly dying to the malnutrition. I didn't realize it was that bad. Anyone sleeping spots? Okay, Kenjaku, hold this. Right, he's feeding the Ajax. Wait, why are you going there? Wait, what is this? At least he's doing that. Okay, the yak is not going to die, which is very important because it is also late stage pregnant, which means, yeah, a lot of milk. You know what, I'm going to haul prepared meals for this, because I'm pretty sure they actually get more nutrition for that. 0.89? Where is it going to be? 1.78. Yeah, it got full 0.90 nutrition that colonists get as well. So in other words, it's more efficient to feed them that. Our hidden conduits. Let's build hidden conduits here. And to keep the place kinda warm, not that warm, but kinda, we need to hit this up, you know. Let's get a singular heater in here. Because I need her to not freeze up when she's here working. And this is quite cold in here. Our cleaning lady needs to not freeze. Because that would be quite bad. Okay, the yak had malnutrition, but now it is okay. He now proceeds to eat the prisoner. Alright. We just need more prisoners. We need like 2 more prisoners or 1 more prisoner. And we are going to be alright with the feeding. With the himogen. If I had even more, I could harvest some blood banks too. And look at the sheer amount of sandstone I have to use. Like I have no use for it at all. Whatsoever. She's desperately looking for marble in the entire map, or on the entire map. Because we've got all the sandstone here. Okay, you need to mine this because this is way too ugly. Sadly. I guess that kinda cleans up this room for whatever I want to do with it. I could make that into another grow room later on. Right now it just has to be empty, right? I guess since I used marble here, I can use the marble here too. I guess I can remove that floor. Makes it look a bit worse, but you know, we want to not have too much wealth right now. We don't have that much combat power. We have still yet to produce much. And this console is fucking decorative. What is this? Okay, Kenjaku needs to rest. You know it's time. I need to do it before any raiders come here. And we just recently had a invasion, so... Well, it was not that recently. Infestation a bit ago, so... Alright, that was the most horrendous timing. Alright, how is your... This guy's got some problems. Chemical damage, wooden hand artillery blockage, psychite addiction, okay. Minus 40, minus 33, minus 9. That's one group. This is our second group. I mean, I have to wake you up, sadly. Are they actually attacking right now? Alboyo, why are you moving this slowly? She's moving at her normal speed, she's just really slow. Are any of you freezing? Some of you have some hypothermia, but not too much. Well, I guess now our proof comes in the pudding, because this is a lot of attackers. Sukuna and Kenjaku take the front. Letty take the side. Alboyo is quite late. I guess he can distract them for a bit. I mean, that actually works for me. Looks like these raiders are absolute ass, which is fortunate. Oh, Letty took a hit. Huntsman Hunter. Feels like I always get a Huntsman Hunter coming in. Nuh-uh. We destroyed these idiots. Two of them are getting away, sadly. Any damage for us? Kenjaku? Completely fine. Alboyo a little hurt, Letty a little hurt. Sukuna with a singular bruise on his hand. Alright, everyone is completely fine here, so we can actually capture these guys, these idiots. This is now for prisoners, and this is for prisoners. We can capture these idiots. Capture Chobo. No, wait a second, you need to. Why can't I treat you? Have the wasp. Am I missing anyone that's alive still? It looks like almost all of them died. Yeah. Just two people I can capture. But 2 is more than 0, I guess. Then I guess I can hold their equipment. Kenjaku, why are you this slow? What happened, bro? Moving 47%. You know, our recruit, or rather our blood bank, might die because of you. Please, Kenjaku, you need to work faster. The door's taking so long to open is the reason why it's he might die here. Wait, is Sukuna at better health in terms of consciousness and manipulation? Alright. It's going to be faster for Sukuna to treat Chobo. He's going to do it way faster, and that means he's going to live. There we are. Now we can figure out if we want to actually recruit these guys or not. These idiots. Let's see, what is your stuff? Double check also that it's not freezing in here. Great stuff, great stuff. Get a vent in here so you don't freeze to death while you're sleeping. Alright, so... Biome. Sanguine, pretty and teetotal. Teetotaler. She is amazing actually. She is only a baseliner, so she's not special. But she's good with animals, which we needed, because we can actually tame some animals like this. Not like we really need to tame any of the animals, but it could be fun. She can also do crafting, although we already have someone doing that. And mining, and then she's a good shooter. So we can actually get a shooter in the colony, in general. Actually, now that I'm looking at the people who raided us, it is the League of Pidiero, because we kinda messed with them before. It's actually unfortunate that we are so hostile with them, because you know, we could potentially buy something useful from them. And sell stuff to them as well. Although the way to play this challenge is usually to just do trade ships, to be honest, but... Alright, there's a selling to Greaterton. We cannot make this trade at all. We cannot make that many pants in any way. Sukuna just went to sleep instead of treating his wife. That's based, I guess. If you can call it that. Raw fungus, wait, what? I didn't know fungus was in this game. How can you grow fungus? Is there a fertility map? Oh, this has some fertility here. This here? So if I do a growing zone here... How do I grow mushrooms though? I don't know if there is a way to do that. To be honest, I had no idea that there's fucking fertility here at all. Because you can't obviously grow outside. But you could do that with a sun lamp. I don't know if it's actually worth it, but I guess there's some plants that you cannot grow that I would like to grow with that. Yeah, I really don't know if it's actually useful, but I guess it's an option to go for. Now my eggs are also not starving, which is great. And they are also not producing that much filth inside there, which means that they probably, but yeah, really just probably. What happened? Oh, that happened. That's why. By the way, the wasp guy over here, he did lose his arm, but we are pretty close to getting replacements for that anyway, you know, crafted up. And additionally, look at this guy, he's got great animal skills, he's sanguine, he's pretty, and he's teetotaler. So he's actually a really good recruit to get. He's also good at shooting. So we actually want to do something, a pro gamer move, which is called recruiting. And I guess wardening Albio can get it, do that as an emergency. Sukuna as well. What we need is Kenjaku to do that. Now let's change the color of the bedrooms. Make them nice and cute. Paste color. Paste color. Paste color. Well, I guess I can't do that yet. Also, we want to build another marble bed here. I guess. Let's just do it there, I don't care. Because I don't want Chobo to actually be useful here. I want Chobo to be depressed and sad while we harvest his organs and also eat his blood. Because we are just nice people, you know. Wasp, on the other hand, is a great recruit to get. Let's put Chobo in there. It's missing a copy on the other side actually. Yeah, now definitely time for Kenjaku to start death resting. What about Sukuna? I guess he can wait a little bit with that. And wildlife and animals. We've got 6 yaks right now. Well, there's 2 male yaks which are going to be slaughtered, right? Let's see here. So yeah, male adults maximum is 2. There's also 3 youngs. There's 4 female adults and 1 female young. So they will soon be eliminated, sadly. But it is what it is. What happened to Banwas? Neck cut off. Damn. Sukuna just cut this man's head right off. That is very apt. What about this one? Kenjaku impaled Antelope's right foot. Kenjaku used his... Oh, where? Okay, Sukuna broke Babalabiarbi's torso to pieces. Kenjaku cut Sabortol in the pelvis. Dividing her torso and right femur and injuring her right leg. Alright, yeah, so Kenjaku and Sukuna, shockingly, are pretty good at fighting. Who could have known? Both of them are level 16 in melee now. Chobo has gone berserk. Okay, Alboya. I guess you've got a job to do. I guess this guy is pretty good at melee, so it's not gonna be easy to beat. But he is missing a left arm. And he also had some blood loss, so that's great. So Capsule Chobo, he's now relaxing. And Sukuna... Why are you hiding, bro? What are you scared of? Sounds funny. What is this? Both of my prisoners are just going crazy. Okay, drop the uranium longsword before you kill her. Let's beat her to death. Not to death. To unconsciousness. Her left thumb was destroyed. There we are. I don't know why they keep on fighting back, to be honest. I guess they are just really angry because of the horribleness of the barracks. You know what? I could make their barracks a little bit better, so that they aren't as depressed anymore. Let's move a sculpture in there. That's gonna keep them happy. In fact, you know what? We could also build some flooring on there. What should we make it from? I guess I could just make it out of sandstone. I've got excess sandstone. Let's make it a bit nicer for them. Everyone is wearing tattered clothing, which is not great. Why is this so warm? Did we lose our food? It's actually so warm in this room now. Well, for now. Now reinstall this here. Install this here. Okay, Sukuna, what are you doing? Wait. You're prioritized researching, but you're just not doing it. Or treatment, but yeah. Whenever Kenjaku or Sukuna are sleeping, the entire colony goes to shit, you know. Like they are really important for it. Okay, I'll let Sukuna do some gardening too. Just in case so that the prisoner doesn't die. Oh, this thing is not connected to our grid. No, it is. Why is this not... I don't understand. Now I understand. And we need to protect our insect meat man. I guess we could slap one of these in here. A second cooler. No, that's a bad idea to put there. I can put this there though. Heat up the animals and fix up the issues with that at the same time. Okay, he's out of steel again. Alboyo is... Why are you not... If you are hungry, just eat, forehead. Just eat, bro. Like, why are you staying in bed? There's no reason not to eat. Okay, he's got the steel footage now. Yeah, it's just cold it up in there. This is a fucking big fridge, you know? Hold on a second, why are you cooking? Please start cooking in there. I beg of you. You know, let's reduce the amount of male young. Max 1. Awful to power weapons are getting smelted already. It's great stuff. Wasp is not dying. Structure. Oh, I can do it here. Just remove this flooring here. And I guess let's move the heater in here too. It's gonna help. Sadly, everyone in the colony is currently overworked, but it is what it is. Luxuriantly comfortable, let's go. At least you can get rest in peace. And Sukuna can go get resting too. I think the chances I get an event are pretty low. Or a raid in the next 2 days. And if it's like a manhunter pack, we can just go hiding. I guess he's doing this stone cutting because there's not enough of this. Yeah, look. Sandstone and limestone, she needs to get more of them now, so she's locked in on that. Oh, I'm accidentally growing rice instead of drugs. What am I doing with my life? Silly me. $59,000. Oh, where is most of my almost all of my wealth is in buildings. Almost all of that is in productions, not that much in actually power, or in structures themselves. They're actually not that costly. It's quite shocking that they are so cheap. Some in flooring, some in furniture. Nothing too bad though. As you can see, most of the raids I can handle. A bulk goods trader. I don't care if you're waking up early. You need to do this trade. Yeah, he's not that healthy right now, but that's fine. I don't want to sell the yak calf because it's going to give me more money when I sell it when it gets to adult stage. I don't want to sell the insect meat either. Jack beef is probably not the best to sell. I guess I should not sell the plain leather. I need to make clothing. I'll sell the Panthera fur, the wolf skin, heavy fur. And Psychite tea is obviously what we are producing for money. It's taking a little bit to get offline or online, but at least we can now buy the components that they are selling here for the most part. If we can buy 10 components, which is better than it was previously. I guess I could sell them some uranium. Probably not all. Did I accidentally not buy the stuff? Yeah, I accidentally cancelled the trade. Enter does not do what you would expect it to do, it seems. Can still buy that. Minus 200. It's a bit unusual, the way it works. I would love to buy some wood. It's quite expensive, but maybe 500? Okay. You drive a hard bargain. Let's get 300 wood. Sell these hops. Probably don't sell the cycud though. I guess 10 components is alright. Let's go with this. Now we actually made the trade and actually finished it too. So there's the components lying around and everything. Kenjaku can go back to bed. Albo, you can do some hauling. And alright, we are fine here for the most part. I think Wasp is not dying, right? Is no one feeding you is the question. Chatting with Wasp, Herdel. Oh yeah, you can do that with the prisoners, right? For a second I read cheating and I was like, hold up. But yeah. I can now sell all of this, or smelt all of this garbage here. And it can give me a lot of steel to use. Well, not a lot. That, for example, that Iqua I think gave me 12 steel to enjoy. Let's expand the fridge. To pretty it up, I guess I could build some marble shelves. The sandstone in this hallway actually looks kinda homey. Okay, these guys are also starving. Oh, there's a lot of metal. Porcupine has gone berserk again. She really does not like this place, surprisingly. I mean, we spend most of our time basically making her suffer. both of these idiots. It is quite surprising that she went berserk when her right arm and right leg are completely missing. She was really angry there. Unsightly environment, deadly apparel, intense pain, advanced starvation. Oh, that's actually not good. Turns out. I think our boyo needs to start feeding these prisoners. Why is he not doing that? I guess Letty is better at it. It's just because both of our wardens here are resting in the death rest chambers. We need to run this colony for almost 2 more days without any more help. And try not to have it completely fall apart. That would be a great start. And with this they should not be dying anymore. Our prisoners. 48 is a lot, by the way. And with 2 people, this is definitely way too much to maintain. They can't really keep up with everything. We also don't have a planter yet. Wasp, are you good at with plants? You are not, fuck. Although you can do take care of the animal stuff, which is great. Regardless, we are not going to be running out of work in the next at least like 2 years in game. With everything we have to haul here, number 1. With the maintenance that the base is having to now go over and everything. We definitely need our 5th fighter here. Chobo the Vengeful is no longer incapable of walking. You know, that's great for him, not gonna lie. I think I should not allow human-like corpses here. Maybe let's remove that. Put these guys here. Poor guys. The turrets are fine. Okay, I need to do something about these guys having mental breakdowns every 17 seconds. Because they will inevitably kill each other. Okay, he got up and he got hit once and he went down. Great. Turns out they are not in very good health. Buffalo are migrating. I don't have a way to really do anything about that. Alright, we need you guys, please. Just wake up already. Need this death rest to be open. Sukuna has been death resting for 3 days and Kenjaku for 2.3 days. Need to keep the ship from sinking a little bit more then. Might make sure the prisoners don't die again. Trivial malnutrition, you know you can live with that. I also need the prisoners randomly not to die. So them having constant mental breaks is bad for us, because if they die, we cannot eat them anymore. They will stop producing the blood for us. Ah, milk. Is our boy good with animals? Yes, he is. I guess we have 2 animal specialists after we recruit a wasp. I need warm clothes. Well, that's it, I don't think I can avoid that. I don't know if we've got something to do about that, in general. Our workers are so overstressed that like we are not able to maintain everything working. Overstretched. Does this give cooking points? Yes, it does. Yeah, so she can improve her cooking when she's just doing that. Okay, Sukuna is here. Okay, let's get it. My goat. Got some medical treatments going for them. I guess dukes are the best ones to make. Man. Everyone is wearing worn down clothing. It is rough out there. I definitely want to build an outer door here. And an outer door here. Yeah, we've got the components right now. You guys need to stop doing this every single day. Like, guys, it's not going to get any better for you. Like, Sukuna is going to beat all of you up by himself without any problems. Right. Third one. There we are. He just completely crapped on them. She lost her right ear this time. You need to stop that. Sukuna, could you please delete yourself a little bit quicker? I need to capture these guys before they end up dying. Alright, nice, Kenjaku is back. Well, this is rich, which is kind of funny. Very spacious. It is, however, very dirty and very ugly. We can figure out a way to improve this though. we can now get to doing some of this. Finally. And build this thing. No, build this thing I told you. There we are. Okay, it's back to being frozen. Great. Wooden auto doors are really great. Like that means that they pass through here way faster, and that makes the phase way more efficient. Like, look at that. So they can get to sleeping and to their work areas way quicker. I can now remake the stealth here. Let's make some weapons, by the way. I want to get the precision rifling for a assault rifle to make for our upcoming recruit. Okay, Sukuna should not be prioritizing the wardening, he's not very good at that. Let's make this rumble marble thing there. And you know what? Jobo as well. Blood feed on you. It looks like they automatically don't eat them completely. Oh my god, she is so fucking... She is so cooked. Right ear, right arm, right leg and left thumb are all destroyed. She is having a horrible life right now. And we are feeding them insect meat. This does not sound very fun to me. Arboyo is getting the very final marble chunks here on the map. They are basically just at the corners here at this point. Now I can let's make some shelves for the fridge, right? Would make it look better. Yeah, that is going to fix some of our issues as well. Our wealth is at 62,000, nothing too high. We're mostly fine here. Looks like I forgot to take Sukuna's sword again. We need to keep on having to beat up these prisoners here. have Sukuna make this thing. Wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, do that again. A build copy, that's what we wanted to take. Now build it again. Good. It's not a great one, but one out. I'll take it. All this stuff here. So we can pretty it up here. How much steel? Not much. Is there any more steel on the map? Plus steel, yes. Yes, some normal steel is still here. Wait, I haven't noticed this vein before. Some more here and some more here, yeah. Way more than we need right now, it's alright. Let's continue mining out. Outwards. Something like that. We really need to get some more fur for us. There is one snow hare. Yeah, I was hoping there would be the mega slot still so I could go hunting it. And I kinda decided it would be time for that, but sadly no. None of that available. Are we out of food? We've got the insect meat, I guess. You know what, let's use the insect meat too. For some food. He's looking in. There should be some marble on that side. Or a limestone. Yeah, this side has limestone, that's amazing. And I also need to destroy these at some point. Well, if you're just holding sandstone chunks at this point, I feel like you should just destroy these instead. Kenjaku can destroy this thing very quickly. Yeah, look at the damage he does with the sword. Not too difficult. Getting some slight hypothermia, but nothing too bad. This is obviously some more steel we can use for. Or we can use this for steel. Better. Ancient Exostrider. And Sukuna out here is completely one-shotting this entire thing. Nice shit. Kenjaku, I guess, has critical hypothermia. But you know, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna get to this warmth and then recover. Hold on a second. Make the Simple meals first. I don't want to be making the packaged survival meals higher priority, because they are a bit worse. We will run out of food otherwise if we keep on having that. I want 2, 3, 4 female yaks, not too bad. You know what, let's make a dog bed. Animal sleeping box. You know, you could sleep here, I guess. Little cute thing. He created a masterwork animal sleeping box. Amazing stuff. So stuck some steel here. Why is he still making those packaged survival meals? Stop doing those. Let's just not make the piece out of human meat and everything else goes. Yeah, because these survival meals, they cost you 0.5 nutrition to make, compared to these ones, which cost you well, whatever. I don't know if it's actually better, but whatever. Let's just pretend it is. Now time for even more drug production. Oh, he found steel here too. There's so much steel to mine everywhere. Cycle plants. Did someone botch the construction? Also, I think I should have noticed that the wasp is in fact recruited. Let's go. Sanguine, Pretty and Teetotaler. And he's going to be doing well, hauling and cleaning, obviously, secondary. I'm not going to let him do smithing or tailoring, but he can grow some plants. He can go hunting. He can be the hunter here because we don't have ranged weapons on the other guys. And he can obviously do handling and basic stuff. Are you good at social stuff? Nope, you're horrendous. But you can still firefight and you can be a patient. Are you also good at doctoring? Nope. Right. No new doctors then. Oh well. We are losing the clothing completely, which is concerning. And what about the tailoring? How's it going? Human leather parka is still being worn by Kenjaku. Okay, Letty has a plain leather parka, so we actually managed to make use of that now, finally. Should I sell a pet table for these prisoners to use? I guess I could. I guess because Sukuna's mining skill is so good, he is actually going to get more blocks now as well. Which is, well, it's not very exciting for sandstone. It is the blocks I don't care about. But for other blocks it's great. I want to redesign this trap as well, of this fighting area. It would be great if my turrets weren't hitting me, you know? I need to actually think about how I want to do that. Where's the uranium? This compactor steel. It's there somewhere. Let's see. Uranium. Oh, it is out here. Okay. More drugs. We need drugs in here. That's what this society needs to prosper and shit. I guess I could make another wind farm on this side. How wide is this entire thing? No, I'm not going to make more wind power, it's very inefficient. It is better if I just make another one of these things. Geothermal generators. If I just had some money, I could go trading. Drug lab. We don't have enough components for a drug lab, but I would love to have that. Oh yes, I want to put it in a laboratory. Okay, noted. Wait, I don't want to make it out of wood. Might as well make it out of uranium. Yeah. Oh, they're attending a marriage ceremony. Oh, he must have recently gotten married. Kenjaku shared views on alien conspiracies with Sukuna. Considering what's going on in JJK, they've got a point, man. They've got a point. Okay, and this marble shelf should have here all foods. Why is this important? Let's put preferred on this for the food. It's still going to get hold. I'll put this as important and then put yeah, foods. And now I can copy settings, base settings, and now they should get to hauling this steel out of my fridge. kind of defeats the point of building a really big fridge if you just put steel in there. Oh, we actually don't have enough chairs for everyone. Okay. We can also fix the problem with the dining room not being that nice. Masterwork. Sukuna is creating masterworks left and right. Kenjaku is not that bad at it either. So I guess he just made a normal chair, but whatever. Unfortunately our wealth is going up though. Need to be careful about that. Need to not build too aggressively. Although I guess the building isn't really... If I go into the wealth breakdown, like my furniture, floors and structures are not the reason I've got wealth. Like almost all of the building wealth is from... I guess the caskets are something. The marble sculptures are something. Power structures. Yeah, the hydroponic basins times 40 are a big impact. Stuff like that makes it way higher.